Warning, you may want to bring some water, a snack, backpack, and actually think about maybe the whole kitchen with you on this hike, because it is quite the adventure. Look at that. What is going on, everyone? So today I'm getting ready to hike Camelback Mountain. Oh yeah, look at that. This is all where I'm going. This is in Phoenix, Arizona, which is a great hike. I'm out here visiting family for the holidays, Thanksgiving. I'm not sure when this video will be posted, but that's what I'm doing. This is such a great and classic mountain and hike out here in Phoenix. It's amazing, it has great views and such a good workout too if you want to do one of those. Now there's two sides to it. There's north and south side. I'm doing the north side because I think it's a lot more fun. And now to get to the north side, the main exits are on McDowell or McDonald, I'll put it in there, and then Tatum. So that's how you'll get here. It's such a great hike, very easy to find, and parking lot can be busy, it's not too bad for Thanksgiving Day, but yeah, let's get to it. Let's see how it goes. Now, parking was pretty packed when I got here. Luckily, I got a spot, and at the bottom of the hill, there is a sign that says if it's full or not. So if it is full, you could probably find another spot and then walk up the hill. Now, luckily, there are bathrooms here. There's a lot of nice things. There are bees, but mainly at the water fountain, so bring your own water. Also, nice little shady spot to sit. And then besides that, make sure to read all the signs. And especially if you're a newer hiker, make sure to bring some sun covering, whether a hat or whatever it may be, sun lotion, water, the essentials, because this is a great hike, but it does take a toll on the body. Now, let's get to it. All right, so I just got to the start of the trailhead, and boy, look at this. Does this look fun or what? So it starts off with, I haven't done this in years, but from what I remember, it starts off with a nice, easy going up and down trails, as you can see. Then eventually we get to a part where there's some stairs. You kind of walk up them, which is great because it kind of warms you up, loosens up all the muscles, joints, all that stuff. So it's a nice, easy going. Then eventually there's part two, I like to say. And part two involved two very challenging parts. They even have rails to help you get up. The first one is like a very smooth boulder that you kind of gotta, if you want to have fun, you run up it, or you use the rails to get up. Then you go through a little bit, and then you have another one of those boulders as well, which is also very challenging and fun. Boy, look, well, you can't really see too much, but look at all that. Look at that. Way nicer than some hikes in California I've been to, or at least in LA, to be fair. But yeah, it's a great hike. And like I said, so that's the second part. Third part is a bunch of boulders. You're pretty much just doing lunges all the way up. And after that, you get to the top. So yeah. Let's get to it. So right here, you can take Bobby's Trail, or Bobby's Rock Trail, or you can stay on the Echo Trail, which is actually the name of the North Side Trail. Really fun trail. I haven't done Bobby's, but who want Bobby? We want the main one. We want the big boy. And as a nice thing is, with the way the sun is in the rock formation, you do get a little bit of shade. Then you go back in the sun, it goes back and forth. So you do, at least get some cover. I personally like being in the sun. Could use a little bit more of a tan if we're being honest. But great hike, already a little out of breath. I forgot how good it was. And let's just real quick look at that view. My goodness, gotta love it. All right, let's get to it. All right, so now I think we're almost to the second part where we got some lunges going up all these stairs, then eventually more, and I think we finally get to the smooth, challenging hard part with a bunch of boulders, and you either run up or use the railing, but we're getting there. All right, we are now to the second part of the hike. How I said you have this railing you can use to walk up, as these people are doing, all the way up there. And then there's a little break, kind of like that lunge stairs I just came up. And then there's another one, but I don't think it's as hard. I don't remember. Now I'm planning on trying to run up this. I can't get video because it's only me doing this, so you know, I'm gonna do my best I can for video wise. Probably won't get myself going up, but it's gonna be a fun time, and round 2, or phase 2, as you could say. All right, still can do it. About 10, 20 seconds, not bad. Wait for a couple people, don't want to run them over. Out of breath, proud of myself. Now, we go down here a little bit, and cuts over. There's a second part with railings. It's not as challenging. It's definitely a lot of lunges. This hike definitely can test you, whether you're in great shape or we're gonna get in shape, or somewhere in between. It's always good. Such a great hike, like I said. I'll show you more views. I gotta catch my breath. All right, we are now at the second part of phase 2, as I like to say. So we go up here, go up the railing, and then I believe after that there's a little part, and it's finally on to the last and final one. All right, made it up that second part, phase 2. It was quite the challenge. Did pretty good, didn't run. Did walks, pretty much lunges the whole way. Great part. Once again, haven't done this 15 years. I don't know, last time I lived in Phoenix. But now as you see, we got these kind of lunging areas. We're just going up boulders, and then the rest of it is all the way up there. And it's pretty much just boulders you're doing lunges up for the rest of the way. So phase 3, however you do 3, it's phase 3. And also, a nice thing is, showed some pictures here in Phoenix, especially doing hikes like this. We have all kinds of nice shady spots you'll get to. Feels lovely, wonderful. But as you notice in the pictures, there's plenty of spots to sit all right here. Yes, they're not fancy chairs or benches, but you know what? It's a nice spot to sit. It's cool off. Plenty of people do it. This hike is not for the bougie people. Sorry, it's not. Now, you could do it. Wish you the best of luck. I'd recommend getting some shoes with tread. Bring in water, whether you're bougie or not. Make sure to bring some water, maybe a snack, good tread on your shoes, and wear sunscreen, because definitely it can be a challenge and people have a hard time all the time on this. So obviously, I'm even breathing hard, so let's have some more fun. Now, right behind me, this rock, I showed 2 people that were kind of going down it, but zigzagging because it's so steep and slick. Now, quick story. I remember years ago when I lived here, I ran up, oh God, it's a B. I ran up this from the very bottom with a friend I was training with. He's, you know, very close friend, good friend, almost like a brother, you could say. And he thought hiking was running. I thought hiking was walking up a hill. No, he thought it was running. So we were doing one of his workouts, and we did this hike, ran it. And then we got to this part, which I thought, I've done it before, I thought we'd, you know, walk along and go up gradually, go through this little canyon. No, he thought we would run up this part. Barely got on top of it, and then he goes, I asked him, hey, what should I do? I feel like I might not make it. What if I fall? He's like, well, if you fall, you're probably just gonna die. And it's not too invoking much confidence, but it does motivate you to not fall. Obviously, I made it up, but it was quite a fun hike. I don't recommend it because it's technically off the trail, but I had to share that little memory. Shout out to you, Josh. We are officially in phase 3 of the hike. It's pretty much just all these boulders Thank God we get some shade, but then after this, we go in another flat area and more boulders. Long way. Also, a couple of other little shout outs I'd like to give to my friends. Tommy, aka Tommy Gunn. He's done this hike with me. Another boy, Brian. Brian and Dave, we actually all did this hike together one time, which was a lot of fun. Yeah, had a lot of fun here. Close friends I've made that are all very close, considered family. So yeah, I've had a lot of fun with you guys. Thanks for all the times to be my side and help me, you know, push myself, and hopefully I was able to help you guys push yourselves too. Let's continue the hike. Also, make sure, trying to catch my breath. Also, make sure to follow these trail signs. I said that one that I'd run up with a friend. That's fun to do and all, but you want to stay on the trail because it's very easy to go off trail. And over here, if you do that, that's why so many times, especially I believe in the summer, if it's still a thing, people don't bring enough water, they get dehydrated, they get lost, don't know where to go, and there has to be a helicopter brought in. I believe it probably still happens every year. So make sure to stay on the trail, guys. It gets challenging, especially when you're out of breath and you're just looking down, not looking up anymore. I did that. So we're going up this and on to the next part of phase 3. It's definitely a challenge. Not in the hiking shape I used to be in, or cardio, but I'm so proud of myself. I've been doing swimming more and dealing with LA stress. But talking about that, look how clear the view is out here. Look at this. Let me show you. Look at that. Look how clear that is. Beautiful. All right, so made to the top of Camelback Mountain. Boy, what a view. I've been showing you guys some of this view and it's, I mean, amazing. Great, just, you can see everything. It's clear out. I mean, you can see over the whole city. And this is also why Phoenix is called the Valley of the Sun, because as you see, there's just mountains surrounding us anywhere I turn. Pretty cool. Also, another mountain I'll be showing you guys is this one over here. I know it as Squaw Peak Mountain. I believe they changed the name a little bit ago, a while back ago, I'm not too sure. But a lot of us who grew up here or, you know, older, show my age a little bit, know it as Squaw Peak Mountain Range. Now there's two hikes, or kind of, there's one main hike trail, kind of like I did here, there's one main hike, but then there's also back trail. But then the whole range is huge, and I used to do a lot of training over there. And so I'm going to show you guys definitely the whole range, or some of the range, just because it's so cool and big, and most people only know of the trail, but I want to show you that too. But let's get back to Camelback Mountain, right? Because that's where we are right now. I'm not sure where they are, but bees seem to be a trending thing on this mountain. Turns out there are plenty of seats up here. Who would have guessed? In luxury, they've even been cooled off. I'm joking, they're just rocked. But nonetheless, they are cool if they've been in the shade, so it's pretty nice. Also, there's lots of little, I'm not sure if there are chipmunks or what they are, but let me. So that was a great hike. Didn't take too long. I really pushed myself, try to get fast because I want to get back, see, you know, some friends and family for obviously Thanksgiving. But you know, it was a good hike. Definitely got a sweat and a good workout at the top. So now we're gonna show you what the downward looks like, which going up is always much easier in my opinion than going down. Going down can be a little bit tricky sometimes. Let's get to it. So how I mentioned going up's easier. Well, as you see here, there's lots of different ways to get down. It's kind of a choose your own adventure type of deal. And boy, do we love a good adventure. So when going down mountains like this, make sure you're always respectful of people coming up. You want to move out the way because they're having a hard time, you know, breathing all that, and you're going down, so it's much easier. Also, make sure to watch your step because it can get slippery. All right, so just about finishing the hike. I don't know how long it took me. It wasn't too bad. I can post the time I think it was, but it wasn't too bad. I definitely say it's a challenge depending on what kind of shape you're in. I did see all kinds of people, shapes and sizes, younger kids, older people, everything in between. It is a challenge, so I'd say, you know, definitely bring snacks and food, water. But it's a great hike overall and definitely worth checking out if you're ever in Phoenix. One of the, probably my favorite workout hikes out here. So hope you guys enjoyed, and until the next one. And remember, you've been warned.